I think. Well, so first of all, let's watch a video and then we will discuss, we will talk about it. Just, I want you, if you have a pen or pencil, please make some notes. So because we're going to watch a video related to advantages and disadvantages of online learning. So why it's good. Okay, so just let's watch it and then we'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, so one moment to share my screen. Okay, let's see.
Online learning has become increasingly popular in recent years due to its convenience and accessibility. However, like any other form of education.
So first of all, convenience and accessibility. So what is that? Do you know when we say convenience, it means you feel comfortable, you can easily learn everywhere. Okay, so this is the first one. So let's watch.
It has its advantages and disadvantages. In this video, we will explore the top 10 advantages and 10 disadvantages of online learning, and provide some suggestions on how to make the most of it. Advantages. Flexibility. Online learning allows students to create their own schedule and study at their own pace, which is ideal for those who have busy lifestyles. Accessibility.
So first of all, let's talk about flexibility. So can you explain it? So what do you get? Like, you know, what is flexibility when we say, okay, it's really flexible and it's really good. So why? Flexibility means?
Flexibility. Good and like.
Let me hear. Just check the subtitle so you can see the subtitle, you can get help.
Yeah.
So flexibility is that it allows students to create their own schedule and study at their own pace. So what is pace? Like speed. For example, I'm a student. I'm not a fast reader. I'm not a fast learner, for example. So, okay, so online learning provides me with a chance to study at my own pace. It's like, okay, sometimes, so I can record a video, I can watch it again. So this way it can be really easy to learn. So this is about the first one. So flexibility is the first one, the first item of the list, okay?
Okay.
Wow. And the second one,
online learning provides accessibility. Online learning provides access to education for people who live in remote areas, have mobility issues, or are unable to attend a traditional classroom due to work or family obligations.
So what is the second one? Accessibility. What is that? Look.
Accessibility. Wait, what?
Of course, just don't rush, try to. Let me make it simpler. Accessibility means you can get access, have access to your class wherever you are. For example, now, look at me and you. You are in Vietnam and I am in the US. So, of course, so we live long distance, so far from, but you can easily learn English. So that's really good. It means you can, as you can see, so it's provided chance to education for people who live in remote areas far from each other. So especially people who go to work. For example, I have students who can't go, for example, to a physical class because of course they need to be at work. So they study at work and that's really important. So wherever you are, you have access to your class, to a teacher. If you have any questions, you can easily text me. So it's really easy to access your teacher and your class wherever you are. So this is the meaning and definition of accessibility. Get it?
Get it, okay.
Okay, so please don't forget because I will ask you. First one, flexibility. If you need, you can make note, flexibility. And the second one, accessibility. Okay, the third one.
or are unable to attend a traditional classroom due to work or family obligations. Cost-effective, online learning is often more affordable than traditional learning, as it eliminates the need for commuting, textbooks, and other expenses.
Oh, what is this? Like, okay, let me show you. Cost effective. So let's compare online learning and traditional learning. Traditional learning, you need to buy books, you need to go, so travel actually costs, you need to go to actually class and then get back home. So the second one, so actually this is online learning is more affordable. First of all, you can easily download the source that you need, your book, so you don't need to buy it. Or for example, once you download it, you have it. You have access to lots of million of sources on internet. So it's really easy. So just you search and you find. So that is cost effective. It means it's more affordable. Affordable, it means you can pay easily. When something is not affordable, it means expensive, like we can't afford, we can't buy it, we can't pay for it. But online learning is more affordable. So we say it's cost effective, okay?
Traditional learning, as it eliminates the need for commuting, textbooks, and other expenses. Self-paced learning, students can learn at their own pace and have access to the course material at any time, which allows them to review and revisit information as many times as necessary. Variety of courses allows them to review and learn at their own pace.
Self-paced learning. Pace, as I told you, means speed. Okay, if you need, record, watch again. Okay, so for example, I need to have access to materials, to, for example, to video, so I can easily watch it again. Now, we record our sessions or classes. So after class, if you need, you can watch it again. Okay, I didn't get this part, so let's watch again and again, so you can learn, you can study, okay, at your own pace. Like, you know, it's not, there is no rush. When you go to a physical class, for example, traditional class, of course, teacher teaches you something, you need to learn, you need to make this, and then it finishes. But when you record something online, of course, it's really easy. Later, you can watch it. So this is the definition of self-paced learning. Wow.
And revisit information as many times as necessary. Variety of courses. Online learning offers a wide variety of courses, including some that may not be available in traditional schools, giving students more opportunities to learn and grow. Giving students more.
Well, again, let me show you. Variety, lot of different. Variety of means different courses, lots of courses, different courses. So of course, we can say variety of lot of different courses that you can easily learn online. So, and some of them are not, you know, for example, available when you go to traditional classes. So this is another advantage of e-learning, variety of courses. So any course, for example, maybe in my area, there is no, for example, Vietnamese school. So I can't learn Vietnamese, but I can easily learn Vietnamese online. So this is another advantage.
To learn and grow. Global networking, online learning enables students to connect with peers from around the world, making it possible to build the global network.
So, global networking. Me and you, we live in different countries, but we are communicating each other easily. So you can learn, you can actually develop your social skills, like social networking. That is really good. You can talk to everyone all around the world. That's really good. So again, we say that this is another advantage, global networking. So you can communicate with people all around the world.
Comfortable learning environment. Online learning allows students to study in a comfortable environment that suits their needs and preferences, without any external pressures or distractions.
So again, look. So comfortable learning environment. Of course, you are at home now. Of course, it's really comfortable to learn, to study. You are in your own room. You can study easily. If you need, for example, to drink water, you can easily go. So everything is really comfortable and easy. So comfortable learning environment is another advantage of e-learning or online learning.
Environment that suits their needs and preferences, without any external pressures or distractions. Improved computer skills. Online learning requires students to use technology, which improves their computer skills and prepares them for the digital age.
So another one that's really good, of course, it helps you improve your computer skills because you are already using computer. So you need to learn how to use it, how to use, for example, internet, how to search, how to search. Okay? So it helps to improve your computer skills. Okay, let's talk. So far, could you please name 2 or 3 advantages that we just mentioned, if you remember?
Flexibility,
Very good.
accessibility,
Excellent.
con um flexibility, accessibility, oh
Slip.
no, I can't. I only remember those.
So of course it slipped your mind. It means you forgot because as I told you, you need to make notes. Of course, everyone may forget, so it's really normal. Okay, so let's see the next one.
Computer skills and prepares them for the digital age. Career advancement. Online learning provides the opportunity to learn new skills and earn certifications, which can help advance one's career.
So for example, about your job, your career, of course, you can easily learn new skills and you can earn certifications easily online. And of course, you can improve the level. And for example, you can access and you can, have an advance. So it's like, for example, it's really good so it helps you to make your job better, make your position better. So this is another actually advantage of e-learning. So for example, if you need, you can easily learn and you can take any courses and then you can get your certification. Then you can use it for your job, for your future career. So it's really good. And finally,
Friendly than traditional learning, as
okay.
more environmentally friendly than traditional learning, as it reduces paper waste and carbon emissions.
Oh, environmentally friendly. Of course, we don't use paper. And of course, it's reduced waste. So there is no printed book. There is no, for example, waste. There is no carbon emission, like you didn't need to go and travel. So this is another advantage. Okay.
Okay.
So do you agree with all these advantages that we just watched and we just learned? So do you agree?
I do. I agree.
You do, of course. Good.
Yeah.
Well, and now, so as we just watched, online learning has a lot of advantages. Okay, let's see. Let me share my screen again. Of course, there are all the advantages, but let's skip and continue with our back. Okay, so tell me, except for English that you study at home, are there any other subject that you study at home or online? So any other subject that study online?
Only English.
Only English. Okay, very good. And for example, are there any websites or applications that you often use to study English in addition to your course or just your online classes?
Online class.
Okay, very good. Well, and how do you improve your speaking skills?
Speaking skills. Um. I just speak speak
Very good.
English more
Very,
to, yeah, to my friends or my teacher.
very good. And do you think talking to natives help to improve your speaking skills?
Native. Yes, I think so.
Very good. Okay. Well, the first word or the first adjective of this lesson is proactive. But we have two types here. We have two words, proactive and reactive. So what's the difference between proactive and reactive? So first of all, let's talk about proactive, the first word. Actually, it's something like when you are proactive, you get things done. Like, you make something happen. You don't wait, okay, for them. Some people wait, something happens, then react. But some people make plans, make something happen. Then, of course, they take their action. So you know that we have a prefix that is pro. This is pro, is prefix that we add, okay? We add to the beginning of the word active. And pro means before. So pro means before, okay? So when I say proactive, so I'm ready before something happens. So this is the meaning of proactive. Now we have another word that is reactive. It's actually the opposite of proactive. It means I'm ready to react. Something happened, now I'm ready. I make my reaction according to, for example, the event or something that happened to me. So when you're reactive, you are to react or respond, answer, for example, to something else. This is reactive, okay? Well, for example, I don't know, something, someone does something, then you react. Someone says something, then you react. But when you are proactive, as I told you, it's like you are ready for everything that is going to happen. So everything. So that is the meaning of proactive. Okay. For example,
Active.
you think about, you think about future. You focus on the things you can control. Okay. Instead of those that you cannot. So this is the meaning of proactive. So let me write. So that is proactive. Be ready before something happens. Okay, tell me, which one are you? So you are proactive or reactive?
Think I'm reactive.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I'm
reactive.
reactive to
Yeah, of course. So this one is really good. One of the perks means benefits. So perk means benefits. So one of the perks of online learning is that I can be proactive in making my own learning. So of course, it means you're ready because you know your schedule, you know, for example, your plans, so you can be more proactive. Wow, the next one, approach. So what is the meaning of this word, do you think?
approach.
Yeah. I think you can see here, I'm not sure what it is, but you can see here. So it's method. Here means method or way. For example, there are different approaches to learn English. So that is different methods or ways. Method or way. For example, since our life is getting much busier, a lot of people find the traditional approach to learning English ineffective. So I do agree with it. So let me ask you, do you think in the future, all the traditional methods will be replaced by online and modern methods of learning? So in the future, do you think no one will go to school Or for example, no one will go to a physical school or traditional school and everyone will learn at home, you think?
No, I don't think so.
Why you don't? Because, we see that, for example, nowadays we have robots, we have remote works, we have, for example, work, and we have everything actually that is done by computer. So how about future, maybe 20 years later? So what do you think? Don't you think that, I don't know, all these traditional methods will be replaced by online and modern methods?
I think we still go to school.
Yeah, of course, never ever. Yeah, schools. Yeah, I do agree. Maybe, but nowadays we have, of course, lots of people who don't go, like just study at home. But yeah. So priority, the most important. So what is the most important thing for you? So in life. So priority, as I told you, is something that is more important than other things in your life, for example. Okay, tell me about your priority in life. What is?
Priority.
Priority, of course.
Priority. So my priorities.
Yeah.
My priority is uh, I will I think in life, like I will learn necessary skills.
Of course, can be. So you can say my priority in life is to learn after is. So after verb be, that is. You can use your verb, the next verb, in two forms. Is to learn or is learning. So both of them. So it can be in ing form or with to an infinitive. So my priority in life is to learn new skills or is learning new skills. So that is
Yes.
relative. Or you can also use a noun. My priority in life is my family, for example. So this is a noun. So you can use verb or noun. Okay. Well, and variety of, as we just mentioned, so a few minutes ago we watched in a video. So it's like, different forms, a number of things. So variety means different or a number of. So a number of different things. Like, for example, you know that actually there are a variety of English accents all around the world. We have Australian accent, we have British accent, we have American accent, and American accent has different accents. So like north and south, so different areas. So we have variety of, for example, English courses. We have variety of English lessons. Okay, so variety is a number of different things. Okay, so the course offered me a variety of English lessons, a lot of a different number of English lessons from beginner level to advanced levels. So tell me, let me ask you, in your language, Vietnamese, uh, tell me about accents. I want to know if there is variety of English, Vietnamese accents in your country, just one accent.
Accents.
Yeah.
No, they are also north and south.
So they have different accents.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
different accents.
And let
Like
me, like what?
like normally we compare between the people in Hanoi and the people in Ho Chi Minh.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, of course. And tell me, for example, when they speak in different accent, is it understandable or no? It's difficult to understand.
No, it's understandable.
Of course, but you can get that. Oh, this person, for example, is from Hanoi, not Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can guess by the
Uh,
accent.
of course. And tell me about your accent. For example, when you speak Vietnamese, what your accent is?
My accent is like in Ho Chi Minh.
Of course. So it's of course it's difficult because I think I never understand the difference.
But yeah, but sometimes it's different.
Ah, so
Yeah,
how it is
in,
different?
I mean, I don't know. My friend told me because maybe I speak English like English a lot, so it changed my voice a bit.
Of course, it changes. Yeah, so it affects your accent. So of
Yeah,
course,
like, sometimes I speak like not not really Vietnamese.
of course, it's really normal. So it's like, when you immigrate to another country and you learn another language and you speak a lot, it's like it affects your mother tongue. So it's like you can't speak clearly, maybe like, sometimes and with different accent. It's something like a bit unusual accent. Yeah, of course, got it. Yeah, it affects. Well, and so internet access. Get access, have access, gain access. So all these verbs. So get, have, and gain. So all of them can be used with access. So what is that? When you get access means to be able to use or obtain something. So when you get access to internet, it means you can use it. So get access to something, not only internet, is to be able to use or get it or obtain, okay? And of course, you can use gain. You can use have, okay? For example, oh, there is no access to internet here. So, or for example, oh, I need to access to, for example, drinking water. So it's not only for internet. So you can use with different words. Or websites, computers, so you can use, for example, oh, a thief could gain access to her credit card. So it means actually this thief, I don't know, stole some information, a credit card information. So you can use this verb like, let me write here. So of course, you can get access to wide source of materials. Or for example, the thief gained access to her credit card. So another one. For example, I need to get access to drinking water. Of course, we say potable water, but drinking, so potable water. I need to get access or gain access, so both of them, or gain access, so both of them. And what I like about online learning is that I can get access to wide source of books and materials. So tell me, uh, if you need, for example, to watch something, or I don't know, to maybe gain some sources So it's, I don't know, can be videos, recording. Which website is really useful? For example, if you need to get some information about something, it can be anything. It's something fun, something, for example, about your school work or something like this. Which website do you normally use? Facebook, so Instagram, so which one? For example, Facebook or Google?
Oh, maybe Facebook
Yeah,
and
Facebook,
Google. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Well, and how much time do you spend on, I don't know, surfing and on internet every day?
Surfing internet every day.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 hour. 2 hour.
Ah, 2 hours a day. Reasonable. Good one. Well, and tell me, let me ask another question. Tell me about your, of course, not best friends. So I'm talking about your friends or acquaintances, people who you know. So, do you know anyone who spent a lot of time on surfing, internet, social media, and you think it's a kind of addiction? You know addiction? There is no control on something because you do it a lot. So, do you know anyone?
I don't know.
So,
Truly, I
Kai,
don't know. But maybe my brother.
you, I really want to meet your brother. I really want to meet your
Yeah.
brother. So I think he has really interesting character. So, Kai, why do you think people spend a lot of time, plenty of time on social media and internet, watching videos, streaming? So why do you think? What's the reason? First of all, do you find it good or bad thing? So it's like negative or positive?
Thing is both. It can be both.
Well,
Yeah, because it has many things on the internet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and why do you think people spend a lot of time on social media? So, of course, some people need to surf the internet, or for example, use social media, or for example, networking website, or maybe internet for different for working. Okay, so it's different. But some people just spend time on social media. What's the reason you think?
I think because maybe of their habit,
Ah,
or
that's
maybe maybe it's make them feel relaxed.
of course, that was something like, yeah, got it. Yeah, of course. Well, so it's like, yeah, you can say they are in habit. For example, I am in the habit of drinking coffee every morning. So you can use this way, in habit. So
In
it means
habit.
I'm used to. I'm used to drinking coffee every morning. It means I do it every day. So when you want to talk about habits, first of all, I am in the habit of, for example, checking my phone every morning. So the first thing that I check is my phone. So I am in the habit of something or doing something that I do it every day, always. So this is a kind of my habit. Okay. Well, let's have a look at these words, phrases. Any questions related to these words, phrases that we just learned?
Theo. Approach. Proactive and priority.
Priority, it's odd, priority.
Priority. Proactive.
Priority, yeah. A variety of and get access to. So now you know the meaning of all these words and phrases, so there is no question.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's
another advantage of online learning. So you can watch later if you have any question because so it's recorded, of course. So you can watch it. This is another advantage. Well, old school. What is the meaning of this idiom? So of course you can see the the Vietnamese definition here. Oh, it's really difficult to read it. Kai, could you read please this one? I want to know. Could you read it please?
it's xưa cũ lỗi thời.
And what it means?
Yeah,
What it means? I want to know what it means in English.
I mean it's been very, very old.
Of course, very
And
old, but not old. Yeah, and
it's very old and like how can I say, like we don't use it anymore because it's very old already.
you mean old-fashioned, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but why? How we use this? Of course, it can be, but you know, for example, when it comes to our thoughts or behaviors, some people are a bit of old school. What is that actually? I don't know, a bit old-fashioned. For example, I'm a bit of old school, and I think we need to go to physical school. I don't like modern method of learning. So it means my thought, my belief actually is a bit old-fashioned. Nowadays, everyone, of course, learn English online, but I'm a bit old school. It's better to go to physical like school, traditional method. So this is. And for example, elderly old people think that classical music is the best one. I think they're a bit older school because we have different genres, different types of music. Very good. So older school, as you just mentioned, is kind of old-fashioned, but I'm not talking about dress. I'm talking about beliefs and thoughts. So I think the teaching style of my son's teacher is kind of old school. Why? She does all the talking and what my son does is only listening and taking notes. So, for example, in traditional methods of teaching, do you remember in the past, just teacher talked and students just made notes? Now students talk, so this is modern teaching. So some people are a bit older school, so they follow that method. Well, tell me, okay, I don't know, just name or give me an example of old school people, like, you know, at school, family, friends, that you find really old school.
Uh,
Kai, may I ask you one moment, please? I need to check something when you're thinking. Just 1 minute. Thank
okay,
you.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, why are you? You are here. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so, so give me an example of old school people.
Old school people.
Yeah, old school people.
Like they use or they maybe they use or they do or they wear something that's outdated.
No, 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 no. Let me say, it's not about clothes. No. They follow and they have and they have some traditional like belief, like, you know what, for example, thought and beliefs. It's about their thought, their mind. Okay, for example, my friend is a bit of old school, a kind of old school. Why? They think that students need to do a lot of homework every day. And if they don't do this, they can't learn. But nowadays, of course, we don't do this. It's like, for example, students don't need to write a lot. This is modern method. So we know that they can learn without writing a lot. But my friend is about, I don't know, a bit of old school. And she thinks that, okay, if you want to learn, you need to write lots of homework. You need to do a lot of homework. So this is the meaning of old school. Old school is not about clothes. For example, because I wear old fashioned, I'm old school. It's okay. But now we are talking about beliefs and thoughts. Yeah. So.
Thought.
Yeah. Tell me.
Maybe. Or maybe they believe it's better.
Yeah.
They believe the old. Yeah.
So you think being old school is better?
No. I just
Yeah.
No, I just think the people about the people who.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old school.
Of course. Well, so okay, and so this is the meaning of old school. Now you got it completely?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So the structure is really easy. So we normally do this one. So it's like to be allowed. So first of all, why we use it? It's used to express permission. So this structure is used to express permission to do something. Okay, to do something. Well, let me put this here. Oh, let me change the color. I think it's better. Blue is not really clear. Well, so, for example, you are not allowed to, for example, leave the class when teaching. So you are not allowed. There is no permission. For example, students are not allowed to eat in classroom. So it means, so you are not permitted, as there is no permission. So, and you are allowed to study again if you want. You are allowed to download the video if you need it. You are allowed to, for example, I don't know, text your teacher when you have questions. So you are allowed, that is the subject, she, he, we, you, they. I say you. Then we need be. Depends on the subject. She is, you are, I am. For example, I'm not allowed to speak, for example, Vietnamese in classroom. I'm not allowed. So there is no permission for it. So you and be, and of course, allowed to, and verb to do something. For example, you are not allowed to download, I don't know, for example, some content from social media or, for example, from YouTube. So it's not allowed. Or you are allowed to study again if you have difficulty in understanding. So this is the way that we use structure. Okay, Kai, could you please, do you remember, for example, your school policies and rules? Could you please tell me about one or two items that you were not allowed to do at school?
Phone.
Yeah, phone.
We can't. Yeah, we can use phone and allowed to use at school.
So you were not allowed because you're talking about past. I change are to were because this is past. Now you don't go to school. So you can say we were not allowed to have phone at school.
We are,
So,
yeah, we are not allowed to have phones at school.
yeah, of course. And what else?
And actually, we are not allowed to. Wait. Us also like bring any for girls. They are not allowed to bring like makeup.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to bring, yeah, to tab. So cosmetic or makeup, yeah. So, and tell me at home, Kai. So tell me about, if your mom, for example, doesn't let you do something at home. So do you have any rules at home that you are not allowed to do?
And actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I do what I like.
Yeah, of course, that's really good. It's of
Uh,
yeah,
we only have a rule that just have breakfast, lunch, or dinner at
of course.
like not late, not very
Of
late.
course. So,
Yeah.
of course. So you're not allowed to have your breakfast really late, of course, and because we did. So we are, and I remember that. So we were not allowed. I remember that when I was younger. So we had a rule at home. We were not allowed to have a breakfast in our bedroom. Like, we needed to do it. We needed to have breakfast together with family. It was the rule of my home. So this way. Well, okay, so we have a video. Okay, let's watch. What are the advantages of e-learning? Okay, do you agree with the speaker has already said in the video? So let's watch the video and answer this question. Just one moment. Okay, just one moment to share my screen again. Okay, it's like this one. Okay.
Anywhere, anytime. Online courses can be taken in multiple settings and are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to better accommodate your busy schedule. Your training can take place on the road, in the cafe, or any other place you have an internet-accessible computer. Learn what you really need. Learners may have the option to select learning materials that meet their level of knowledge and interest. Travel costs. Reduces travel costs and time needed to travel to and from school. Learn at your own pace. When a student sits in the lecture, he must adapt himself to the rhythm of the class. One cannot linger on which some students don't understand. There's also no opportunity to run ahead and to skip on points that to certain people seem clear and to others not. Of course, when the student is in control of the pace of the lesson, as he is via the internet, he can do as he desires. He can skip ahead, return backwards, stop the lesson, and to be helped with the online material so he gains a proper understanding of the subjects. It's possible to view 3 consecutive lectures at the same time, so it saves time, and it's possible to view just parts of lectures.
Well, this video can be considered as a summary of the first video that we watched. Okay, so just let me, okay, share the screen again. Okay, well, so this one. Okay, well, so according to this video, just, briefly tell me why e-learning is good.
E-learning.
Yeah, online learning is good. Why?
Um, online because it's convenient.
Convenience. Why it's convenient?
And,
Some reasons.
because we learn on the internet.
Very good.
on the internet, and if we can learn again.
Of course, we can watch again, we can learn again, we can get access or have access to materials easily. So, okay, I need to have this book, so let's download. I need to, for example, have this book, so let's buy it online. So it's really easy. Well, and so, okay. This is not, what's the difference? Okay. Now, just give me one. Look at this one. We have suggested ideas for the answer. What are the negative sides of e-learning? So, do you believe that e-learning can have some negative sides?
E-learning, negative
Yeah.
side.
Negative, bad point, or negative sides?
I'm not sure.
So you can
I
check.
think I think it's hard. I know it has, but I don't know what is it like. Yeah.
So the first one, and the most important that, you know, sometimes happens to you, like, you know, Arkers, for example, you're studying, it rains, and you say, oh, teacher, connection is weak. So this is the first problem. So maybe it's negative side because sometimes you have poor connection. The connection is unstable. So it's difficult to hear what teacher says. So this is the first problem. Or, for example, you cannot watch, for example, the video, or you can see that you can't see the text. So this one. And another one, of course, it's not really, I don't agree with this. You don't have friends by your side to ask for support. So you can ask a teacher. So it's not, I don't agree with this one. But maybe the most, of course, nowadays, we don't have any problem with internet. So it's like, so it's all the time okay. So, but yeah, maybe this one in some areas or sometimes the connection is unstable. So this is the problem or a negative side. Do you agree? Agree? Okay. Well, okay. My dear Kai, again, you know, time flies. Again, time's up and we need to actually finish our class. We talked about online learning and there is no question.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, so have a great time. And of course, weekend, whether at home or out. So just what you want to do. Have an enjoyable and really good weekend. And of course, see you on Monday.
Okay.
Guys. Goodbye,
Thank you.
Kai. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you next week.
Of course. Of course. Bye-bye.
Okay.